welcome everyone to the 24th. Yeah, we're on 24, right? Yeah, 24th episode of QCast. I am your host, Glory, and today I am not joined by Code 24. However, I still am joined by Rocky. He's still here and somewhat sober. So,
I've only just started drinking.
how are you? How are you, Rocky?
I'm doing good.
And I am also joined by the younger brother, the one that Astrophil has a crush on, Cringey. How you doing, Cringey?
You started a minute early.
What?
You started a minute early.
No, I didn't start a minute early. It was 1 o'clock
No,
on my computer.
didn't.
Your computer.
Say it-
Your
it
clock's
said
just
8,
messed up, bitch.
Josh.
Anyways, so it was again kind of slow week this week. Not much happened. As per usual, in the dual universe community, because why the hell not have a slow week? Which reminds me, they still haven't put up the screenshot yet. Come on, Nova Quark, get your shit together. Come on. Anyways, but there was a little bit of drama. So who is this unfortunate fellow you brought this time? No one. I was gonna bring in Kurok because we're covering his community spotlight, and I thought maybe he could kind of give us a little bit more of an in-depth thing than what we got to see in the community spotlight. But unfortunately, he's a little bit busy today. Oh no Nova Quark screenshot. Glory literally has no content today. Yep, I don't have anything. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to entertain you people for like an hour. But yeah, there was a little bit of drama. I guess. So this organization called the FRDA, the Free Reign Diplomacy. Is that it? Hold up. It's let me look here. Ah, yes. The Free Reign Diplomacy Alliance. It's run by Master Chief Mark 1. Might know him from doing Spartan Cast. It's a live stream, I guess. And I guess it kind of boiled down to I guess he said, she said, like who copied who. Because apparently he's saying that like several of its people in the Free Reign Diplomacy Alliance copied organizations like FRDA. I think it's FDR. I always think it's FDRA, but it's FRDA. But yeah, so he's saying a bunch of people copied him, and then they created like this INA, which what's that stand for? The Interneutral Assembly. Yeah, that was created. And I guess he's saying that like he's like yes, FDRA or FRDA. I'm gonna mess that up at least 20 more times during this live stream. I'm calling it now. But they are closed now. So yeah, I guess that's a thing. But I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about org copying, I guess you could say, because they're saying that like, oh, it's so similar. Like, yeah, I mean, like in complete honesty, right? If we look at the top 20 organizations, right? Hold on. You having fun? Whoever's hitting their mic, Rocky.
Sorry, it's on my
Do
headset.
I need to put push to talk back on?
No, I'll be good.
I mean, push to talk isn't normally on. I've got it set so it's on.
We turned it off the past couple times, but I mean, you haven't been here since we've had it off. But I mean, yeah, we turned it off for a little while, but looks at 70 Imperial orgs indeed. Yeah, but I mean, let's take a look. Hold up. Let's take a look in the top 20, right? Like, in complete honesty, most of them are kind of the same, right? I mean, like, most of them apart from, like, let's see. Let's go through and see which ones are different. Haven's different. Alpha Academy's different. DU Explorer's different. Tortuga different. Band of Outlaws, I guess, since they're the only crime syndicate in the top 20, which, I mean, unless you want to say End Zone Dawn is, but, I mean, MM's not there anymore, apparently, so. But, I mean, those are the main different ones, right? All the other ones are kind of more like nations or, like, unions or alliances, right? Like, I mean, I remember when CSYN was still a thing, like, when we started GLSU, people said we were the CSYN of the smaller organizations. So, I mean, it's kind of just, like, no one really owns, like, the idea of, you know, the alliance, right? So, I mean, they can copy, and, I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of the same thing with the cities, right? I mean, I don't know. It's my opinion. What are your guys' opinion on it? Like, should we allow org copying, or should, you know, everyone try and come up and be original?
I think
It's going to be impossible
sharing
to
as
stop
well.
org copying. It is going to be impossible to do that, so let's just not bother.
Yeah, I think it's fine, to be honest. Like, no one owns the ideas that they put into an org, so yeah,
As long as they don't, like, completely, like, word for word,
as long as it's
like, picture
as
for
long as it's
picture.
not like a complete clone, then it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not a complete clone. Oh, this is a good question from Whack-A-Ma, from Whack-A-Mole over here. Glory, I wanted to ask you something for a long time. How are you planning to lead GLSU? Like, do you expect all these small orgs to work together? I would like, in a perfect world, yes, I would like people to work together. But, I mean, that's
We're going to lead
obviously-
it through contracts, aren't we?
What? Yeah,
We're gonna
contracts.
sort of force cooperation through contracts.
Yeah. I mean, in the most blunt way, yes. I would like people to work together, but, I mean, that's kind of up to the actual organizations themselves. Like, yes, I want to be a little bit more hands-off. However, like, I'm going to encourage, we'll encourage people to work together. So, yeah. But, I mean, I don't know, the whole org copying thing, like, I think if you like something from another org, you know, do something similar to that, but put your own spin on it. That's the way I kind of do it with, like, that's the way people, like, YouTubers do it too. Like, if you have something that you like from, like, if you see something that you like from another channel, you know, try and find a way to implement it into your own thing, but you put your own spin on it. That's, like, it's just my whole opinion on it.
But in the end, just do what you feel would be the most fun for you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, when are we playing Wackadexio? Can I copyright it? Oh, dear. Chat, how I've missed you. Chat is fun. Anyways, alright. So, that's that. Rocky, stop playing City Skylines. God
Fuck
damn it.
off.
Did they upload the screenshot yet? No, they haven't. Cringey, Hearts of Iron, stop it.
Yeah, waiting for that.
That's gonna be like.
I literally just started that up, so
No,
you'd moan at me.
I know you do. No playing games during live streams.
Well, how
Bad.
else am I meant to have fun?
I don't know. Maybe talk, joke around with
Yeah.
us.
But that involves moving our mouths.
What are you doing now, you moron?
Dear God.
Telekinesis.
Has Cringey been drinking too? I mean,
No. I think it might sort of just be like a.
No, I will just say I am currently drinking.
What are you drinking?
That's gone by.
oh dear. All right. Let's. I swear to God.
Well, we haven't eaten in like 6 hours, so it's going straight to our heads.
What? You guys are fucking idiots. You know that? You guys are, like, you're gonna get fucked now because of the fact that, like, never mind. You guys be stupid, you know.
Uh-huh.
All right, so moving on. Now, the next big story, and really the only other big story that happened that came out of this week, was Nova Quark released their third community spotlight. So this one was on very famous community member Kurok Notabai. So, like I said, I was gonna have Kurok come on, but he's a little busy today. So I mean, he's yeah. So, but we can at least talk about him. So it's a very good read. I will immediately say that, and I highly encourage people to read it if they haven't already. But I learned a lot of stuff from. Yeah, very busy, Kurok. You're definitely not watching my stream, right? I really I didn't realize I learned a lot about Kurok. What?
Nothing.
What?
I don't know. I don't know why I found that funny.
You just laughed for no reason.
Yeah.
He's already getting drunk, people. All right. But yeah, I learned a lot about Kurok, and he's a very interesting person. I didn't know that he's from South Africa, and that's cool. I learned things about Kurok that I never knew, and yeah. What? No, what the? No one. What? Dexio, I'm not trying that. Never mind. Never mind.
Just let it happen. Come on.
Okay. So, let's see. But yeah, it was a very good read. What? Is there anything else I wanted to talk about it? I mean, yeah. I guess Kurok's gonna try and make a space whale. So, I mean, where was... Is that picture, still alive with the giant space whale? Remember that a couple, almost a year back now? Where,
No.
they had that... Fuck. They had just a picture of just a whale, a paper whale in space. Anyways. But yeah. It's a good one. So... I like how they talk about the origination of the Just Do It meme. Of course. So... yeah. That's about it.
Speaking of a year ago, it's actually been a year since we first joined GLSQ.
It's been I think...
Yes, it's been a year.
In complete honesty, I actually think it's been a year since we've done QCast. Hold up, let me look.
Yeah, it was actually the week that we joined was the first episode.
I think so. Hold up, let me see.
God.
When was the first one that we did? Because...
No, I was 16 when we did the first one, wasn't I?
No, it was last year.
Yeah, it was.
5/27. Tomorrow, it'll be the 1-year anniversary of QCast.
I don't know.
Ha! Look at that. We're still going strong. Kind of. Views are down, but who cares, right?
We need to do the GTA.
Yeah, we should do, honestly, some GTA just to celebrate.
Next week to celebrate the year, we just get Tristan on for again and just listen to his silence.
Tristan. But yeah, so I didn't know that. I forgot that it's I forgot that it's been... Rocky, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
What are you on about?
I can hear you doing something. I will turn...
Oh, that's the headrest on my chair.
Alright.
I'll stop. I won't sit down.
But yeah. So, it is crazy the fact that that 1 year, we have 265 views on that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that. 1 year, 78 subscribers, 265 views on the first video. I appreciate it, guys. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. It is very nice of you guys. So, thank you for keeping us going. Even though, in recent times, it's been a bit slow, but, we'll keep on going. But yeah, so let's see. Oh, they did talk a little bit about the lore in Kurok's thing. So that's one of the things that I find interesting because I really haven't kind of paid attention to the lore. Like I read the original like lore, like pre-story, I guess you could kind of say, like the prologue to the game. But you know, okay, I'm turning push to talk back on.
What? Why?
Because you're too loud.
Hmm.
I'll just turn push to talk on for you. Hold up.
Hmm.
Bye, Baraki.
I would just say
Save
for me, I can't change it off of push to talk.
Alright, now Rocky's...
I do, and it says that it's required.
There's a reason why people want to push to talk on, and I remember why. Okay, so I do want to get more involved with kind of the lore, because that is kind of fun. And, you know, yeah.
If people make lore videos, I'd get involved in the lore, but people don't make lore videos that I've seen at least.
Well, Kurok has made 2 novels about the lore. I mean...
I don't read.
Same, I don't read either. I really should sit down and read. Poor Rocky. I really should sit down and read Bastille and Experiment Alpha, which are Kurok's novels, books, things. I really should sit down and read them because they won the both. Yes, they won both the community votes on the NaNoWriMo contest, and I should sit down. I just time is a fun thing, and I don't have enough of it. So yeah. That's about it. Nothing else has really happened this weekend. Or this week. In general. It's kind of just been a quiet week. Everything's just kind of been like... We're all just kind of waiting for things. We're waiting for things to happen. And... Oh, wait. I actually, this week... Didn't they announce that the dev blog is getting migrated?
I don't know.
That's also a thing. Yeah, May 21st. That was Monday. Yeah, good enough. They're moving the dev vlogs to a different thing. So, I mean, pre-alpha update minus the NDA. Yes. So, I mean, hopefully things will pick up. That's a big... Oh, the old dev vlog broke. Oh. I didn't know that it broke. I just thought they were just moving it for no reason. But, I mean, you know. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you, Kurok, for informing me. Anything happen on the forums? I didn't check the forums at all. I should have. Oh, yeah. Actually, there was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. God, the noises I make.
Yeah.
Here it is. This one is very clickbaity, but you know it is. But I mean, it does actually give a good, explanation. So this guy, to put it simply, I don't read the entire thing, but basically he doesn't like the idea of their idea of AI and like programming and everything because he thinks it's too limited. But I will read it. So. When I first saw a video about this game, I was absolutely crazy. You were absolutely crazy when you saw a video? Damn. I hope you went to, some kind of... I hope you were able to get your craziness down.
Well articulated. Yes.
I'm tired today. For some reason, I didn't sleep well, and then I'm just... Yeah, I'm struggling. To say the very least. But yeah, I felt immense excitement and thrill at the idea of such an immersive space business, but I had one issue nagging at my mind. I love, in all caps, the player interaction, but there does not seem to be any other way to play it. It seems you have to rely on others to grow any larger than a small business. There should be AI that can manufacture, defend, and complete tasks on their own. I want to be a one-man empire, or at least only have a small knit group of trusted allies. I quite honestly hate the idea of having to rely on an army of other players for several reasons. While AI have no other mind but to serve, which isn't true, the robots are going to take over, obviously. Players are always looking to grow and rise. Also, sorry if you hear any. Before I forget to mention this right when I started. Sorry to interrupt, but if you guys hear background noise, I apologize because it's really hot and I have a window open. So, I apologize in advance. Okay, where was I? I quite honestly hate the... No, I was there. Looking to grow and rise in the chain of command. Betrayal is a 90% possibility and 100% possibility if given enough time. Every user is only loyal to themselves, and while I can understand it, I am also frustrated at this downside. I might be wrong. Maybe there are ways you can run an empire with only AI. I understand this may take away from the fun, but everyone is different. I am sure there are people here that are like me, who like going slow pace, running a business. In my point of view, having to worry about being betrayed by others and looking over your shoulder or trying to command hundreds of other players, it is impossible. I am not criticizing the player-to-player format, not at all. I just wish there were more options for people like me, who want a more AI-running business. Of course, I still want to interact with other players and deal with others, and go to war with others. I just want an empire to myself. If there are advanced AI and this option is available, please by all means set me straight. I want your guys' opinion on this first before I...
Fully agree.
Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Cringey?
Same.
So, you guys fully agree. I disagree. So this is going to be fun. We actually have a point of discussion where we can argue our points on.
Oh, no.
No. I want to have an actual conversation because wasting time is fun. But actually, no, this is going to actually
Glory and conversationing? What blasphemy is this?
But I actually, this has kind of been one of the sticking points, especially for me for a while, because originally I wanted to do what he wanted to do. I wanted to, kind of go it alone or with a very small group of friends, right? I didn't want to, have to create a giant thing. But then when I realized that's not going to happen, it's just, I decided to, do this. And I'm kind of glad that you can't do one-man empire because I think a lot of people would want to do a one-man empire. And, Wilkes, the FRDA, that's Diplomacy Alliance. You can watch it back later. It's basically like it was just a copying war, who copied who and everything like that. It was fun. But anyways, I personally, the thing is that with AI, you can't do it in real life either. And you can't just, go at anything alone. You always need help. And I think it's good that, NPCs to fill player-shaped gaps is what Star Citizen is doing. Yes, I'm glad DU won't have NPCs in that sense. Yes, I agree. I think that it should honestly be for the players. And, I'm kind of glad that NovaQuark hasn't done that. And I just think that if we have one-man empires and all this AI, everyone's just going to go alone. No one's going to cooperate. It's just going to kind of be like who has the bigger drone army and just kind of, or who has the better manufacturing. Everyone's going to make their own things. There's going to be no interaction. Yes, it might sound kind of more like a doomsday scenario thingy, but I mean, I honestly think that we'd see a lot less cooperation. And it's just lazy antisocial people who want to do such things, the type who aren't who want to avoid player contact. Yeah, exactly, Rocky and Cringey.
That's
Oi!
good.
All right, I'll let you guys argue your point.
I'm not antisocial. I go out. I do acting. Do you really think that's antisocial?
Yes.
Right.
Thank
So I agree. It might decrease the amount of player interaction, but the idea that you can't succeed unless you're part of a group that has 100 or so people in is a bit restricted for people that just want to play with their friends. So yeah, I can see both sides.
Okay. Cringey, do you want to add?
I suppose we could create cliques within an empire.
Yes.
Do you want to say that in English?
Yeah, I didn't.
I suppose we can make our own hunters within an empire.
A hunter? Military hunter?
English, please.
I suppose we could just make a bunch, well, your own group within an empire then.
Oh, thank you for speaking English.
Look, I think that honestly, like, if you really kind of want that kind of protection and you want to go at it alone, I mean, you can join like one of the bigger organizations. I think that honestly, it would just be better for that to happen than to let everyone just kind of go off, because in a lot of ways, you're just gonna like, I mean, you kind of see the exact same thing back in the Middle Ages, right? Because, like, especially over in Europe, everyone just kind of had their own little, like, castle areas, and then and then they just had a little bit of peasants working the farms. There was no, like, kind of any social aspects that were working together, and they just kind of all, it just kind of was stagnant. Any sort of, like, development or any sort of, like, communication. It was just kind of stupid. You should be able to play alone or in a small group, but you can't run an empire. Yeah, I agree. You should be allowed. I think you honestly can. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be very hard to go out alone, but I think you should be able to play alone, like, or with a small group. But I do not think they should be able to just have a one-man or even five-man empire, right? Like, with just a bunch of AI. I think it should be tough for them because, I mean, that basically incentivizes going to communicate with others to get help, maybe like outsourcing or getting jobs, people to mine something for you. Or let's see, buying a ship because you don't want to build a ship or something like that. And I think that's honestly what, the more and more I kind of learned about that, the more and more I, realized that I was not going to be able to make it because of make it on my own. As much as I originally thought I was going to be able to hope. Like, originally I just wanted to go with GLSQ and be done with it, right? I will be the first to admit that. I did not want to communicate with really anyone else. I just wanted to make a bunch of I was about to say shit ships, but my ships are amazing. And
You sure?
Keep telling yourself that.
Fuck both of you. And basically just kind of, make a fortune and kind of be more like independent. But I mean, like, that just, that wasn't gonna happen. And I agree, Kurok. How do I see what you did there. You win at Sandbox. For some it's being a hauler, for some it's being an emperor. Both are valid. Yeah, you don't win in a sandbox. There's like, I think this is kind of a testament to, like, show what it's going to be like for all the one-person orgs. Like, you see a bunch of people trying to create one-person orgs, but they're not really active, and you're going to see, I think, once, the game kind of gets going a little bit more, once they get a little bit more involved, they're going to realize how hard it's going to be, and, and they're going to be like, I'm not going to work on it, like, I'll just join another organization. Granted, that can go the other way and be like, oh, this is too challenging, I'm just not going to play it. But I think, honestly, you're going to see more of the former rather than the latter. But I mean, it's my opinion. My one-person org is very active. Yes, you are very active, Aglio. But I mean, yes, it should be difficult, but not impossible. That's my whole opinion. Like, because difficult means you can, you know, still interact with players, and, you know, you still have to interact, you still have to kind of, like, do stuff, but it should not be impossible. That's my whole opinion on it. Because, and then I think, honestly, you'll see a lot more of kind of, like, the alliances between the smaller organizations kind of help each other out. Granted, I don't know if that's, you know, GLSU, or, you know, some other organization, or just a bunch of random ones between, like, several kind of like-minded ones. We'll see where it goes. You know, that's the beautiful thing about this game. Like, it's honestly just kind of, like, forever changing. Like, there's always new stuff that happens. Granted, right now it's a little slow, which, as you can tell by our, you know, amazing quality of, you know, newscasts as of recent. But, you know, yeah. That's my whole opinion. Anything else you guys want to add? Or argue with me about? Okay. I thought you said you were going to be more social when you were drunk. I was hoping we'd be able to argue or have shouting.
I'm concentrating. And plus, I haven't had a full cider yet.
God damn it. So yeah, that's about it. Did they add in a screenshot yet? Let's see. Screenshot. Damn it. No, they have not. All right. Well, if anyone else has, no one else has anything else to add for the week, then I guess that's it. I don't really know of anything else. It's just kind of like, yeah, news is fun, right? News is so fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Before I forget, because we are basically done now for the week, before I forget, and before anyone starts to leave, just as a note, I will not be doing QCast next weekend. I have to take an exam. I have to go in. I'm going to be pretty much there for most of the morning and part of the afternoon I have to take the SAT, which, in case you guys don't know that's basically like a giant test for college stuff. So,
yeah, they have SATs here as well.
Yep. So I have to go in and take that. Even though I'm already enrolled in college, I want to try and get a higher score than I did last year. So, yeah, unfortunately, does this mean I can host it? No, unfortunately, you cannot host it, Dexio. That would mean Rocky and Cringey would have to go into Steam voice chat.
You can do that.
I give Steam voice chat shit. It's not that bad. I genuinely just enjoy giving Steam shit for no reason. But I mean, maybe some other time. So yeah, just as a note, before everyone starts to leave, I will not. We'll be back. You know, Dexio. We'll be back the weekend after that, which that is. Hold up. Yeah, that'll be 2 days after I graduate high school. So I'll be done with high school after that, and then I can kind of do this a little bit more. You know, I can be a little bit more involved with dual universe stuff because school is stressful and very fun. It's really not.
I would just say my last day at school was yesterday, so I'm technically done with high school.
Fuck off.
I was done with high school 2 years ago, so you can both suck it.
God damn it. All right. So yeah, just as a note, I will be, you know, I will not be, you know, streaming next Saturday. But other than that, that's about it. Maybe tomorrow, if I have time, and if these guys are actually, you know, here and alive. Same with Pengo, which I Pengo's an asshole. He doesn't talk to me anymore, bitch.
Yeah, no, not yesterday. Last week was a one-off.
What? Wait, what about last week?
I wasn't here last week.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, we can have Squidgy on here and probably some other people, but maybe we'll do something with GTA, maybe not. If we do, it'll probably be on my Twitch. So I never put that link. I should probably... well, I'll just stay tuned to, like, any of the Discords, and I'll probably just, like, spam every Discord with a link if I do something. So, I mean, that's probably the best way. So, I mean, so this chat is 35 to 45-year-olds listening to teenagers. I mean, you guys choose to listen to us. I don't know why, but funny you should mention it. I'm taking a college course right now, right? And everyone in there, right, is like in their late 20s or early 30s and like has like 50, 60 college credits, right? And I'm sitting here with like at 18 years of age and only 3 college credits. I'm just like, hi, don't hurt me. I'm just a fucking idiot. And it's like, why am I in this course if everyone else is smarter than me? So I'm just, yeah, that's my college experience so far. It's wonderful. But yeah, other than that, that's about it for this week. So thank you guys so much for watching. Big thank you to Rocky and Cringey for, you know, taking the time to, you know, come on here and, you know.
That's all right. I'm not drunk.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Really gets our content out there for the rest of the community to see. Make sure follow us on social media, even though I don't use social media when I really should. Cringey and Rocky's links are in the description. I should probably take Pengo's links out because he's not here, piece of shit. And also the links to all the stuff we talked about. Yeah, it is short. Sorry, Wakama. It's a little short. Not much to talk about. Links to everything we talked about today, with the exception of, give me a minute, the AI thing, which I can do that right now. AI. Yes, that's the best way to describe it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, make sure you go and check out those threads. There's a lot of replies to the original thread to that one, so I suggest you go through and read it if you're more interested in that. That's about it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you not next weekend, but the weekend after that. Yeah. So, until then, take it easy, guys. Bye.